Hey everybody, welcome back. Hope you're having a good day today. Good day for me. Crustache is coming along just nice. Little sideburns. I'm gonna be rocking that in a week or two. Yeah. So what did I? Well, what I wore today, I actually wore that Boss Bottle Absolute, but I just talked about that one a couple times already. So I'll give you what I wore yesterday. I will say, my friend got in the car today. We went for coffee and whatnot, and as soon as she got in, not 10 seconds, and she's like, "Oh, you smell good." I'm like, "Thank you. Thank you very much." She actually said it was sexy. I don't get sexy a lot, so it's a good fragrance, guys. It's a good fragrance. So, anyway, it's not about that. It's about this. Milestone Perfumes Saffron Noir Eau de Parfum. My bottle cap wasn't very good. The collar keeps coming off. It's too tight. I will get it out. It does come out usually. There we go. Just that little collar part. So I don't push it all the way down. Just kind of push it down about that far, then kind of twist it, take it off. But yeah, anyway, let's get into this fragrance. That's just something to be aware of, that's all. Pressurized atomizer, Milestone has. Supposed to be a dupe of Byredo Black Saffron. I have no idea. Not smelled Black Saffron. Could be a great dupe, could be a horrible dupe. I don't know. So this is just a review of the fragrance on its own. Notes are saffron, juniper, grapefruit, leather, violet, raspberry, cashmere, and vetiver. Keep the raspberry and leather in mind, and I'll tell you why in a minute. I went 2 in my moisturizer, 2 on my neck, 2 on my chest, 1 in each elbow, and 2 on the shirt. So what do you get when you first spray this on? I get a sweet, not overly sweet, but there's a sweetness to it. Watery, fresh, kind of powdery floral citrus combo. The watery kind of aldehydic kind of vibe you get is from the violet. Obviously, it's from the violet, giving it that what violet can do. That slightly watery, not aquatic, watery kind of vibe. There's a little sharpness from the juniper, and that's for the first kind of 10 or 15 minutes. That's the dominant factor. Then a leather comes out, and a kind of sweet, tart raspberry starts coming out and getting stronger and stronger as you're going into the mid. But there's still a lot of that freshness, that floral freshness, floral bouquet kind of thing. And there's a base of a little woody white musk and vetiver. I mean, nothing too exciting to get excited about. Honestly, in the base, honestly, it's nice. It doesn't smell cheap or anything. That smells actually expensive. It's well made, especially for the price. If this is $19, so I mean, I'm sorry though. This is more femme to my nose for the first 40, 45 minutes, maybe an hour. It's that, like I said, floral bouquet, powdery, watery, fresh, almost water lily esque. It's just it's a little too feminine for me. But like I said, at the most, it's the first hour. Then it changes up quite a bit. You start getting more of that leather raspberry combo. The flowery freshness never goes away, but the raspberry leather combo, this really has a ombre leather kind of vibe. Not near as strong or anything like that, but it really does have an ombre leather kind of vibe. You actually can start to pick it up almost immediately, but it's you got to dig for it. Like I said, it's a good half hour to an hour before it really comes out. And at that point, obviously, it's more masculine, unisex, leaning masculine. Whereas at the beginning, it's unisex. Really, I wouldn't even call it unisex at the beginning. It's feminine. It's a very. But if you can get by that first half hour, 40 minutes or so, whatever hour, whatever it is on your skin, when you get into that kind of ombre leather vibe. It's nice. I'm not a big leather fan, so it just doesn't blow me away. But if you like ombre leather, you're going to like this one. Um, kind of think of a fresher take, like a summery take, I guess. Not quite summery because it's still pretty, but quite a bit fresher take. Even maybe a feminine, slightly feminine take on ombre leather. It's kind of what I get with this. Uh, yeah, the similarity to Tom Ford ombre leather is there. There's no question about it. Like I said, I don't know if the original Byredo does it or not. No idea. So yeah, that's kind of the fragrance, guys. It's a fresh, clean, powdery, leathery, raspberry kind of fragrance. It's florals, lots of florals. And that's kind of it, really. I don't pick up a whole lot of saffron. I'm sure it's there, but you know, uh, don't pick up a whole lot of really anything saffron in it. So maybe I'm just not attuned to it. But yeah, it's basically like I said, a very feminine take on Tom Ford ombre leather at the beginning. Then it becomes a little more masculine an hour or so into it, and it's not bad fragrance. Not a bad fragrance. And then, like I said, the base is just your basic woody musk, right? Nothing to write home about. Performance, about 5 hours, so not great, not bad for under $20. What do you expect? Now it's projecting pretty good, about an arm's length, and it comes in, gives you a bubble for about 3 hours. You get whiffs and wafts of it. Then you leave a trail. Then it's a skin scent for an hour, and then it's gone. So no compliments, but I didn't go anywhere but to work yesterday, so it did get you compliments, honestly. For the most part, it's not a huge compliment getter. I don't find leather scents in general are, and this is more of a leather scent than a saffron scent by quite a bit. So, like I said, you guys know me. I'm pretty liberal with my fragrances, and the gender unisex classification. But I gotta say, the first little while, this fragrance is not unisex at all, guys. It is definitely feminine. So if that's gonna bug you, steer clear of it. But like I said, you give it that half hour to an hour, depending on how it develops on your skin, and it becomes this nice, fresher take on ombre leather. Then it's relatively masculine fragrance. So, yeah, so not bad at all, guys. Uh, Performance under $20, so it's okay. Compliments didn't get me. Don't know if it will get you tons of compliments, but people at least think you smell good. They may not go out of their way to tell you you do smell good because, as I've said before, leather is not a note a lot of women gravitate towards, right? It's more of a note men like than women for some reason. But yeah, that's it, guys. So Milestone Perfumes, Saffron Noir, give it a try if you can. I wouldn't go out and buy it unless you're a big ombre leather kind of fan and you want something a little fresher. I don't know why you want something fresher going into winter, but maybe you want something fresher for the spring, fall next year. Pick it up. All right, guys, peace, love, be good to each other, and be good to yourselves.